This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling Podcast.
Ooh, Betsy.
Ooh, Marcy.
How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Really good. I hate to do this, but it made me laugh a bit. I want to read the review that we got this week.
Okay.
So,
yes.
This made me unsubscribe from getting emails about reviews. It's not even that bad. It's not that bad. But
It's truly not.
It's not that bad, but I was like, I love that people review, and thank you guys for doing it. You know, it helps other people find us, you know.
Yeah.
Rate, review, subscribe, you know.
All that jazz.
We don't say it enough, but this is a new review we got from Dorothy via Apple Podcasts. We got it last week, and it says, the title is Equinox, not Solstice. 3 stars. Please, I'm sorry, but it makes me so sad because facts are so slippery these days. The solstices are in June and December. March and September are equinoxes. That's it. And it made me laugh. Well, it made you laugh too. Why?
It made me chuckle because it's like we say all the time, like we don't know what
We don't know
about.
anything.
Like, we try to be like, hey, yeah, we don't know the facts.
I don't want someone to be sad because I'm stupid.
I don't want people to be like, we have to listen, like what Betsy and Marcy are saying is correct all the time. Like,
No.
and please don't come here for facts.
Please, you should imagine that you're overhearing 7-year-olds talk about stuff because that's about our level of, you know, understanding for most things. Also, you know, like a solstice and an equinox, that's a real thing. But everything else is kind of just like we don't even know.
Yeah.
There's no facts about it. So
Yeah.
Dorothy, I'm so sorry. We made you
Dorothy.
sad.
Please don't
Don't cry.
trust us.
Yeah,
Please don't trust us.
Don't trust us. We're useless.
Yeah,
We're good at being able to continue talking, not about like thoughtfulness.
Oh God, no. Oh dear Lord, no.
I'm more of a quantity over quality person when it comes to my thoughts and ideas.
Yes, I need just a lot of them quick. I don't need them to be good or nice.
Oh God. I just wanted to, apologize to Dorothy and for everyone else that we got it wrong.
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry.
I didn't even know equinoxes. I thought they happened all the time. I didn't realize it was twice a year.
Yes.
So is it like the opposite of the solstices?
Yes.
Okay.
Or it's, in
Solstice?
between.
I think it's solstice.
Solstice?
Like, what does the equinox, because we know solstices, it's like the longest day of the year and the shortest day of the year, right? So what is an equinox?
Dorothy,
Not the gym. Not the gym.
It's too expensive, but the machines are very new. Well, that's the thing is she gave us a criticism and stopped short of a full explanation. She didn't teach. It's not her job to teach us. But I mean, come on.
Yeah, what is? I'm looking. Sorry. Oh, okay. An equinox is traditionally defined as the time when the plane of Earth's equator passes through the geometric center of the sun's disk. What? Okay, party.
Party. What does it mean for us?
Yeah, but what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Wow.
Well,
okay.
We're learning. And the great thing about this is I probably will not remember this.
Oh, here we go. Here's another one that makes it a little clearer for me.
Okay.
But still kind of like, what? The equinox is the moment the sun's rays shine directly on Earth's equator.
Ah. Oh.
But
Oh.
yeah, I don't know.
It's weird.
Like where it's like equal.
It's weird. What's weird about it, and maybe they mean like this, the center of it, because it's like the sun's so much bigger than the Earth.
They must mean the center of it, right?
I mean, like I said, Dorothy.
I'm not going to read any further.
Dorothy,
I'm not going to figure it out.
Us out.
Help us, Dorothy, please. We're sorry.
Also, other business, please send us more stories, guys.
Yeah.
Send it to funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Keep them coming. We love them.
Yeah.
We can't get enough of them.
Ask your friends and foes. Get some stows.
Yeah,
Nice.
get some stows from your friends and foes.
All right, let's jump into this.
Let's do it.
I am going to read a story called A Story.
A story called A Story?
I know, it's called, I just laughed because I said a story when I meant an email.
Oh,
know.
but it's a story.
It's a story within an
It's a
email.
story.
Okay, this one is entitled White Figure in the Doorway and Seeing Grandpa After Passing.
Whoa. Okay.
Hi, Betsy and Marcy. I'm already blowing it. I'm new to hearing your podcast, and I've been binging them in the past 2 weeks. Y'all are seriously the best. You mean that? Can you tell Dorothy?
That's so nice. Thank you.
You mean it? Can you tell Dorothy? Oh, okay, so I have 2 stories. The first was when I was around 7 or 8. I want to say, and it happened to me 3 times from what I can remember. But when we were growing up, I shared a room with my little sister, and my bed was near the door with my brother's room next door. My parents never allowed us to close the door, so I would sometimes sleep facing the door.
Oh, yeah.
That would scare me.
I'm scared.
Although parents are like, we need to hear everything that happens in case you start choking and dying in your sleep.
Yes, yes.
I could like have a sniffle. My mom would be in my room immediately.
Oh.
So one night, I don't know what time it was, but everyone was asleep. I randomly woke up and saw a figure walking into my brother's room. It somewhat resembled a woman in a nightgown or dress.
Ew. No.
I didn't think much of it because it was kind of how my mom dressed at night. Your mom looked...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
We gotta get her some new stuff for Mother's Day. So I was like, okay, she's checking on him. The second time it happened, I woke up and saw it, and I was curious to why my mom was constantly checking on him. So I was like, Mom, what are you doing? It then stopped and turned to me, and it had black eyes. And I quickly realized, not my mom, not my mom.
Not my mom, not the baby.
Not the baby. So I threw the covers over my face and slept that way forever after that. Oh my God. Forever. Oh my God.
Whoa.
There's a second part, but that's, I
got chills.
That is
dude.
awful.
Oh, come on, spooky ghost. Don't just keep moving. If you don't need to mess up a kid forever, don't.
Like, look, are you just wandering around doing your own thing or not? Like, do you want to do your own thing or do you want to engage? You know, you can't have it both ways.
What?
Fucking ghosts. Oh my God.
Yeah, you gotta get your mom new jammas.
Yeah, give her. She needs a black pantsuit to sleep in.
Yeah, nice tuxedo.
The second story I have was around 2011, 2012. We had recently got in contact with my maternal grandparents because we found out my grandpa had cancer. My grandpa passed away about 6 months after we reconnected. He was just tired of fighting his cancer, so he stopped taking his medication.
Oh.
I spent the last couple of months helping my grandparents and spending every day with them. So when he passed, it hit me hard because it was the one day I didn't go help.
Oh, man.
Fast forward to a week or 2 after he passed, I was exhausted. I laid down, and when I turned over, he was sitting next to me.
Oh.
I was shocked and didn't even freak out. I was so excited to see him again and was asking so many questions like, are you still sick? He replied, no, I'm okay now. I told him I missed him and that I didn't want him to pass, and he said he had to. He then touched/held my hand. So when I noticed he was gone, I noticed my hand was warm, like when you release someone's hand.
What?
It was real and I wasn't scared. I felt safe.
Oh.
I hope you enjoyed these stories. I have some more from my family and what they've experienced when it came to my paternal grandparents. Sincerely, Joanna. Oh my God.
Joanna, you gave me 2 sets of chills.
Yes.
A spooky chills and a happy chills.
Very balanced chill-wise.
Yes.
That is
And I love that immediate, like, feeling of, like, I was not scared. I immediately was just so pumped to see him.
Oh my God, I love that.
Oh, that's so nice.
Also, I know that Joanna said they felt bad for not being there the day their grandpa died, but that might have been intentional.
That could be. Oh,
That their grandpa wanted to be able to not have them, have that memory, or because that can be so
Right.
hard. Oh, you hear that a lot too with people in hospice, that someone's like, I just went home to shower, and then their loved one passed in that time.
And that does make sense of just being like, you know what? They're here. I saw them. Yeah, I don't want to put like, let me just go now. Let me just go nice and easy and chill without,
Yeah, like,
wow.
because it's probably hard for them to let go as well.
Yes. Yeah, big time.
So if
big
they're like,
yeah.
they have an opening, they're like, well, let me do it now. Let me go ahead and see what's on the other side.
I'm going to see what's on the other side.
Gotta say, though, this woman in a nightgown with black eyes,
Get out of here. Come on.
what do we think that kind of stuff is?
Because as you were saying, I was like, do you get a pick like what kind of ghost you look like?
I don't know.
Where it's like, actually tonight I'm going to have black eyes and scare the kid.
I mean,
Maybe you get to like Beetlejuice it and be like,
oh my God.
I'm going to pull my face off of my skull and look fun and wild.
Yeah, I would have the Gina Davis face.
Yes. With like, wait, no, that's the long one. Yeah.
Yeah. I just did it like anyone could see this.
Also on the Zoom, like I couldn't really see it.
No.
Like your hands are out.
No, you couldn't see it all what I was doing.
But yeah, maybe it is like, and maybe that is like that lady is like, I want to scare these kids. I don't give a shit. I want to scare them. So I'm going to have black eyes.
That's why I always think it's not ghosts, though. I always think that's another being.
That's like an evil entity of some sort.
Or malevolent, maybe not like demonic, but something that's like, oh yeah, I love to scare people.
Right.
And if you're
but humans are humans could do it too.
That's true. I love scaring people.
You love scaring people.
I love a pop out. Boop, gotcha.
Ooh, it's too scary.
I scared you just now.
I just got so scared.
No
My hair is all
mercy.
standing up on I look like I got electrocuted.
Bride of Frankenstein.
I have one now. You ready?
Of course.
This one is called Gigi Ma.
I said it like Jar Jar Binks. Gigi Ma.
Jar Jar. Wow. What a ride, Judge. Hi there, Ghoul Gang. First of all, I just want to thank you both for making this podcast and continuing to record during this difficult time. As silly as it may sound, having a fun and non-judgmental space to share scary stories is really rare and greatly appreciated.
Aww.
Oh my gosh,
That's
of
so
course.
nice. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We love hearing these stories. Yeah. Thank you.
And I love coming off as non-judgmental. Tricked you.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, now for the story. When my grandma Angie passed in 2006 after a long battle with lung disease, we were all devastated. Since her case was terminal, the doctors thought it'd be best if she spent her last days at home with us, so it was a very lonely and dark time for us. Our grief was so immense we couldn't even take the few steps to the guest house and clear out her belongings. Oh. After months of being left untouched, financial hardship forced us to finally empty the guest house so we could put it up for rent. We ended up renting to one of my mom's friends at the time, we'll call her Amy, who was unfazed about living in a home where someone died because she didn't believe in the paranormal. Amy and her 3-year-old daughter got settled in quickly and things seemed quiet for a month or so. Okay. One morning, Amy noticed that her daughter threw all of her toys from her rocking chair onto the floor.
Bad baby.
When Amy asked why she did that, her daughter said, "So Gigi Ma can sit there."
Whoa.
Of course, Amy's next question was, "Who's Gigi Ma?" To which her daughter replied, "The lady who watches me play." Amy was creeped out, but figured her daughter was dreaming or had an imaginary friend. She put the toys back onto the rocking chair and brushed off the event. But in the following weeks, this happened more frequently. The toys would be on the floor because Gigi Ma was in my room again.
Oh my God.
Amy had no clue how to handle this and told my mom she was getting nervous living in the guest house. My mom was curious if it was our grandma and cleverly gave Amy a picture of her with friends and relatives around the same age and asked Amy to see what happens. Sure enough, the next day, Amy's daughter saw the picture and exclaimed, "That's Gigi Ma!" Out of all of the old people in the picture, she was able to correctly identify my grandma in seconds. Amy explained that it was our grandma Angie and that she used to live there, but her daughter already knew because Gigi Ma told her.
Oh my God.
It's like, I don't know how to feel. Like, I have chills on my legs. I don't know if they're like, if it's nice chills or creepy, because it's kind of a blend of both.
It's because the experience of it is terrifying, even if, or like the experience from the mom side, from Amy's side, is the worst kind of scary too.
The worst of like the lady who watches me play.
But the child feels no fear.
Okay. Yeah, so that's all that, yeah. My mom was excited to hear that our grandma wasn't completely gone, but was confused why she suddenly took up the weird nickname.
Oh, wait, that's crazy.
So funny.
That's actually very funny.
But what's with the nickname, man? We later found out that Amy's daughter has a grandma Angie of her own. And when confronted by this new grandma Angie, she came up with the name Gigi Ma to tell them apart. Once the mystery of nightly visits from Gigi Ma was solved, Amy's daughter never saw her again.
Oh my God.
It was really comforting for us to hear that our grandma wasn't completely gone. She'd always been around in some way looking after us and comforting those around her. Typical grandma. Thanks again and stay safe, Winnona.
Oh my God. Also, my grandmother's name was Winnona.
Look at all of that. Look at all these grandmas.
Gigi Ma. Oh my God.
Wow. I love that also of like, so just so you know, this is the woman who oh yeah, I know. Gigi Ma already told me her whole story.
Oh yeah, like
don't worry.
You're literally not telling me a thing I don't know.
Yeah, it's so quiet.
Please, do you just repeat information to everyone you know? Oh my God.
Wow.
I had the exact same feeling that you did though. Like, wait, is this cool or is this terrifying?
And in the end, it's cool. But yes, you nailed it with like from the mom's point of view, Amy's point of view. It's spooky, man.
Spooky as hell.
Too spooky.
Toot
honestly.
Spooky. Toot spooky.
Toot spooky.
Should we listen to a listener story?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. It's got a little email with it. Let's see if I should read it before or after.
Okay.
Only one way to find out, to let my Adobe Okay, I'm going to read it after. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
All right. All right. You ready?
Yes.
Hey y'all, this is MC. I've sent in a few voice recordings before, I think. I just got off the phone with my friend Katie, and we were talking about a book that I was reading while she was walking around the house. We were FaceTiming, and I was telling her it's a very good book if anyone is interested in it. It's called The Secret History of Witches, and it is super cool. I'm not going to go into it, but it's cool. It's like a historical nonfiction. And while we were talking about it at her time, 6:56, she like kind of stopped. Like, I thought that she had muted herself because she was talking. Like, I could see her, but I couldn't hear anything. And so after like a minute of that, she hung up and called me back on the phone and was like, "Hey, I'm sorry. Like, Matt, her partner, called me, and I don't know why, but like when I ignored it, it like wouldn't let me like talk to you." And then Matt, who lives in the house with her, like was coming downstairs and was like, "I didn't call you." And he checked out his like iPad, his phone, like everything that's Apple, because Apple runs the world. Fuck capitalism. He looked at all of those and was like, "There's not an outgoing call from me. Like, I didn't call you." And I told them to look at Katie's incoming calls and see like what it said there. And she looked, and it had 6 missed calls from Matt, like all within that time period of a minute. And it was just so fucking spooky because it didn't show up on his stuff, and he was like, "I was nowhere near my phone or iPad. Like, I couldn't have done that." And so, yeah, I mean, like, I have no idea what that means. I think they were talking about, they had gone to a national forest, I think, in Wisconsin, and went to a place, and like, as they were walking through, Matt later told her that he had felt like trapped, and like he was in a prison, like stuck type of thing when he walked in to the forest, and like on the trails. And then they came across a plaque that like talked about the history of the land, and it had been a prison like years and years ago. And then during, obviously not really a prison, mostly just a death camp for Black people at that time, because it was pre-Civil War. And then it was a prison for like Civil War people. I'm not sure. I wasn't there, but they were talking about the plaque, and it was just really weird because Matt was already feeling like weird about it, and then that was the energy. So they were like, that happened, like we went there like yesterday, so we think maybe a ghost followed us home from the prison. And I was like, well, maybe. So Matt also told me about like a bunch of other stuff that like his family just has some weird, like, not weird, it's just like a connection, I guess I would say, like a lot of weird coincidences. God, I don't want to say the word weird because it's not weird. That's a bad habit. A lot of coincidences of like people showing up at the same place, not talking about it, or like calling each other like right when something is about to happen or whatever, like just some weird stuff. So I did direct him to Sutton Crawford, Crawford is her son. Shit, that's embarrassing. Anyways, Sutton is amazing and has done a lot of like really cool tarot things and shit that I have really appreciated. So go to her, but I recommended he go to her. We'll see if he actually does. Who knows? But yeah, my friend's boyfriend is connected somehow. Let me know what you think. I'm sorry about this. I only slept 4 hours and had a really long work day. So I love you both. Thank you so much for everything. I probably won't hear this for a long time, but honestly, that's kind of the joy of it. Coming up with like, I don't know, hearing a random voice recording that you completely forgot about like months later is phenomenal. So don't feel bad about taking a long time to go through these, because I enjoy having it pop up randomly. I hope y'all are having a great day. A little reminder, ACAB, love you, bye.
Whoa.
No apology necessary.
Please, no apology necessary whatsoever.
Here's a follow-up email MC sent in all caps.
Okay.
All caps. It says, I forgot to say abolish all prisons. Please say this, 4 exclamation points. And then I went 6 winkies, but not emojis. The old school.
The old school.
And so 6 winky eyes, but only 1 mouth. And it says, I listened to your pod I listened to your pod while I work as a dishwasher, so thank you for making me laugh while spraying the shit out of giant-ass dishes and tons of greasy pots at 6 a.m. I'm a dumbass, and A Secret History of Witches is not a historical nonfiction. It's historical fiction. OMG, so embarrassing. Doesn't matter. I mean, it's good to clarify. It's good to clarify.
Thank you.
And you did it years before it even hit the airwaves. So
right, years.
Now, I thought of something stupid about the phone, and this is a stupid joke, possibly insensitive. But I was like, do you think it was a prisoner making a phone call? Trying to make a phone call.
Their one phone call.
But I guess in the Civil War, no.
Their one telegraph.
I don't even think they had telegraphs yet in the Civil War.
Yeah, they did, right?
What's a telegraph?
Well, who knows?
Is it a solstice?
Yeah, a telegraph happens 4 times a year. Yeah, maybe not. I actually don't know when the telegraph was.
I think that telegraphs are sent over a wire. No, am I crazy? Are you looking?
Right? That's
Am I making that up though?
I'm gonna look up when the telegraph was invented.
When
1843.
Okay, and when?
So it could have
When was the Civil War?
like 1860 something.
Okay, so is that true, or are you just?
Let me look. I'm looking. Civil War. It is 1861. It started
Okay,
and
so
ended in 1865.
It could have definitely been a telegraph then, right?
I think so.
Telegraphs
right?
were
I feel
all
that's like the way to like
Oh yeah, telegraph for the rage back then.
the big rage. Well, it is that thing of like when we were listening of like I feel landlines. A lot of weird, spooky things happens using those phones. You know, where it's a lot of like, and maybe it was something of like, hey man, we don't have a landline. Let's use the phone.
Yeah, I bet though they probably didn't let inmates use any kind of thing like that, right?
No, especially if it's like the Civil War. Like, I bet not.
Yeah.
Now
I'm like looking
and back then I bet not. Like I bet it was just kind of like, no,
But
we don't do that.
I think in general that is a thing we hear a lot, that ghosts or spirits can manipulate electronics.
Yeah.
And so they probably don't get a lot of them out there except for phones, right?
Right. And I do feel that Matt is connected in some, like, it seems like him and his family are definitely like, something's going on. So they were probably just like, okay, let's.
And here's another thought that you could say it's a ghost of like someone who was incarcerated there, but also like, what if just because so much sad stuff happened, there's other shit around? You know what I mean? Like other non-human weird shit that like kind of feeds off that desperation.
Right.
Ugh.
Right. And then especially like someone coming into that weird energy and immediately also feeling it and being like, this feels nuts. Then being like, we need to, hey, here's what we got one.
Yeah.
Let's cling on.
Let's be a Klingon.
Let's be a Klingon.
Star Trek.
We love Star Trek.
A track, Star Trek. Yeah, that's what I
I
called it.
love Star Trek.
Oh, the tracks of the stars. Oh boy, you're gonna love them. I'm just like never saying a thing right. Dorothy, help!
Dorothy, help Marcy, please.
My brain don't work good. But that is very eerie. You know what? I really felt for MC with not being able to think of other words besides weird.
Oh, right.
To describe what could be a strange occurrence, unexplainable. I'm trying to think of other words that could be used.
Right. And trying not to be like, but trying to be like, this happens.
Yeah.
This happens, so it's not unusual.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that.
Inexplicable.
But hey, let's get weird. Weird's positive, man. We can make it all positive. Let's get weird,
And
man.
hey, man, we all got to admit that the pandemic really did break our brains.
Oh.
My use of
Yeah.
my language skills are very bad.
Oh, yeah. I'm done for.
Done for. I'm going to read another email.
Okay.
And this one is entitled Haunted House. Simple, straightforward,
Nice.
to the
Nice.
point. Okay.
Give it to me.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I sent an email not too long ago about how my grandpa came through to me in a Harry Potter. No, wait, hold on. Not in a Harry Potter. My grandpa came through to me in Harry Potter.
Oh.
Not ringing a bell for me, but thank you so much for reading and sharing that with the world. Okay, well, good.
We did.
I'm glad that we did. So,
Harry Potter.
I also mentioned
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
I guarantee I did that on whatever episode.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
You know, now I feel like I know Harry Potter because I have met him a few times, so I feel
Yeah, you have. You know Harry Potter.
I know Harry Potter. Okay. I also thanks so much for reading, sharing with the world. Okay. I also mentioned that I dated a guy in high school and his mom and stepdad were paranormal investigators. We gotta go find this email.
We gotta find this. This sounds awesome.
Yeah. So I'm going to get into that a bit. So his parents lived in a historical home in the city where I'm from. Beautiful 3-story house, not including the attic or basement. The man who founded Ace Hardware, Ace is the hardware that's not broke.
Ooh, Ace is the place. Ace is the place where you get.
I really
Something like
thought I
that.
had it when I started.
Ace is the place. I don't know what the rest of it is.
Ace is the place where they have it about.
Where the happity bow.
Hoppity bump.
Oh, it is almost Easter, so Ace is the place for the hoppity bump.
That's when the rabbit hits its head from jumping too high. The man who founded Ace Hardware actually either built this house or had it built for him. I hope he built it because he's got a hardware store.
He has a store.
He's got all
better
the
know how to.
He's got everything he needs to do it.
Yeah.
So
He better have built it himself, or else I'm never shopping at Ace Hardware again. And you know how I love going to Ace Hardware.
I feel silly, goofy.
Our jingle's working.
Once his family moved on from the property, it turned into some kind of school for kids. I can't remember if it was co-ed or just girls. And after that, I believe it's just been random owners. So his parents bought the house. Being the paranormal investigators they are, they opened their home to the public every so often for what they called an overnight tour.
Whoa.
This is kind of cool, I think.
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know that I would like it as a child, but it is.
Oh, yeah. I feel, especially as a teen, I'd be like, hell no. Don't you dare.
Please.
Don't you dare.
Mom, Dad, I'm growing boobs. Don't.
Yeah, I don't want them to see my boobs that are coming in.
Not even nuke. Not even nuke it. Nuke it. Oh boy.
New kid.
Not even nuke it. I'm not even nuke
You
it.
you get nuked before the shower, right?
Get nuke it. Get nuke it.
Hey, yeah, get nuked.
I was lucky enough to go to most of them and also just got to be in the house whenever my boyfriend was visiting his mom. He had his own experiences. For example, when he was helping them move in, he was resting on the floor and something came up and growled in his ear.
Ew. Ace.
Ace is the hardware store. There were also stories of a huge thud and then a dragging noise coming from a locked room in the attic.
What? A locked room. Ace, dude, killed someone.
Or just, dropped a big bucket of nails. Very heavy.
And then dragged it. Then had to drag it instead
heavy.
of carrying it.
We both heard this one night. Oh, no.
What?
I had my own experiences as well. We were doing an EVP session in one of the rooms on the 3rd floor. I had an EMF detector. It reads the magnetic fields around you or something like that. Or,
Something like that.
Anything over a certain number and it can't be connected to something electrical was considered paranormal.
Oh.
The entire time during the session, it was almost always at a base level of like 0 something. So I also walked around the whole 3rd floor before the session to see what exactly the base level was. So nothing is going on at this point. We end the session and we head for the stairway. I get a huge spike, like 20 something. And every step I went down, it was like I was following something. But as I hit the hallway at the bottom, it's back at the base level.
What?
There were no electrical hookups or anything in the stairwell to cause a spike like that. So I believe I followed a ghost, LOL.
Whoa, you totally did.
Lol. I have another hopefully shorter story, LOL. So same house, same boyfriend. We were asked to house sit while his parents went on a trip. So we stayed in their room since it was the least haunted, LOL. But I ended up waking up in the middle of the night to a weird sound. The best I can describe it is the sound of laundry basket being slowly moved over the hardwood floor. My boyfriend at the time was past the F out. I gave it time to see if it would stop and it didn't. As soon as I go to wake him up, he's somewhat conscious. It stops. I did this maybe 4 times and it would stop and start every time. So yeah, IDK, I guess I was being fucked with and they thought it was funny. Maybe it was their form of punishment on me for ditching school while we stayed there. Emoji, laugh, cry face.
Busted.
Thank you so much for your time and don't shit your pants. Woo!
Ooh, that place is so haunted.
It's so haunted.
Wow.
Now, what's being dropped and dragged?
I don't know.
What is being dropped and dragged?
A locked room in the attic is weird.
Yeah, unless you know, like, oh, it's locked because I don't know.
Right. Oh, yeah. That's, I guess, I imagine them buying the house and then being like, that room's locked. Don't go in there, but the house is yours. Or it's like, but that's not the case. That would be crazy.
I mean, you mean like when you go to an Airbnb and you're like, why is this one door locked? I need nothing. I need nothing from it, but I gotta figure out what's in it.
I gotta know what's in it. Yeah.
It's like, it's their personal items. That's all it is.
That's it. That's all it is.
Their personal items that they don't like to pack for the house is their stuff. That is very scary. Although I will say, absolutely, my teenage dream to have a boyfriend with a haunted house.
Right. And the parents leave town and they're like, hey, watch. I would have ditched school in a heartbeat too.
Absolutely. Oh my God.
Like, what a dream.
Talk about living. Who are you, Katy Perry? You get it. You get it.
Yeah, I get it.
You make me feel like I'm living in Ace Hardware.
Where?
Why is that so stupid and funny to me?
So stupid and funny. It's perfect. Okay, I got one. You ready?
Yeah.
This is entitled, I Think I Created Tulpas as a Teen.
Oh. What? Did you give up?
Is it? Did I say that right? Like,
Tulpas.
It's titled or entitled? Does that work?
Both.
Okay.
Both? Wait.
I think both.
Now you got me. Entitled definition. Believing one's... Nope. No.
So
Believing...
that's It's always that, huh?
Yeah.
Give a legal right. Give a particular title as a verb.
Okay. Here's the thing about words. They shouldn't mean that many different things. They should mean one fucking thing. And
English
we have
is a wild language.
and then we have a new word for something else.
Different things.
Yes.
Anyway, sorry. Okay. Whoa, here we go. I'm learning a lot today, and I can't wait to forget it all.
To forget it and then make someone very upset.
Okay, so I think I created Tulpas as a... Hi, Betsy and Marcy. I already wrote to you about a few small things, including my childhood imaginary boyfriend. I left out this story because I thought it was purely my imagination and nothing more. I was just listening to your podcast on Spotify, and after an episode, instead of moving to the next one, it jumped back to the first one. I was in the middle of doing something, so I didn't realize this until a bit later. But on the episode, you were talking about tulpas, and it made me think twice about something from my teenage years. In my teens, I had 2 monsters living under my bed.
No.
Well, they weren't exactly monsters, but instead 2 beings that I made up in my head. They were humanoid but ghostly, almost shadowy, both male, and they had their own personalities. Sadly, I can only remember the name of one, which was Jack with a Q. Gacq. A strange name for a Finnish girl to come up with, but whatever. The one whose name I can't remember had a colorful personality, and he was like a flamboyant gay man. He was always cheerful and positive and funny. Jock, on the other hand, was more grumpy. But even though he seemed more reserved and pessimistic, he still had a caring heart. Aww. So, like I said, these so-called monsters were beings I made up. They were my company when I felt like I was alone during a time when my depression first started to surface. But I can still remember how real they felt, like they were actually there. They were my friends, and they made me feel safe. I sometimes left my hand dangling off the bed so I could have one of them hold it throughout the night, and I swear I could feel it. It felt warm and comforting. A couple times, I even slept on the floor next to my bed just so I could be closer to them. Seems silly thinking back on that stuff. I'm in my 30s now, and throughout the years, I have thought about them on so many occasions, always with love and warmth, but also with a little bit of sadness. Whether or not they were actual tulpas doesn't really matter in the end. They were real to me, and I miss my friends. Hope you enjoyed this story from my lonely teenage years. Keep being awesome. Lots of love. Terhi from Finland.
Oh my gosh. That's
wow.
very sweet.
Right?
Yeah.
And it is like, in the end, like they helped Terhi through a tough time.
Yeah.
And that's so nice.
Yeah. Very interesting to create these 2 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially ones that you're like, I don't know where I got that from.
Yeah. There's something there where it is like, yeah, where, like, you know, when kids say strange, spooky stuff, it's like, that's too specific.
Yeah.
For it to just come out of the blue, right?
Yeah. So in case some listeners don't remember what a tulpa is, it's something that is a thought, like a thought form that you have. You think of this thing, like whether it's, you could think of a man shaped like a banana.
Oh, funny. I'm going to think about that a lot.
And then you think about it so much that you start to see it. It becomes a thing. Like, and not just you. There are stories of other people running into someone's created tulpa.
Some people think Santa might be one.
Oh, I love that.
I did a Bigfoot Collectors Club. I always do like their Christmas episode.
Because you love Christmas.
I love Christmas, man. And we did a whole big Santa thing, and they were like, some people think it's a tulpa. I was like, whoa. Like, where we collectively have imagined this character, and boom, through our imaginations and spiritual mental powers, he's there, dude.
Yeah. Wait, just a side note, because this made me think of it. What did I send you the other day of the Loch Ness monster?
Oh, that it's whale wieners.
It's just, if you look at a picture of a whale wiener breaching the surface, it does look like Nessie.
And then I read a couple more of the things, and they're like, yeah, like whales mate in herds. And so while one male is with the female, the other males will just lift their wieners to the surface of the water, and it looks just like the Loch Ness monster or any of those big and it had tentacles where it's like, that looks like a sea monster, but it's a whale wiener.
It's a whale wiener.
It blew my mind. I showed everybody. I was in Santa Fe, and I was like, look at this. I objected at the wedding so I could show everybody.
Before we go any further, you must consider whale wieners are part of
whale wieners.
folklore.
But they started so much folklore.
Oh.
Because they look like a monster. They look crazy.
They do. Now everyone's going to go look up a whale wiener.
Yeah.
And you should.
You should.
Absolutely should. But I could see looking back and being like, I miss them, especially if you're having them hold your hand.
Right. Especially if they were your comfort in a really shitty time in your life. That's gigantic.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I love that so much. All right. Is it me? No, you.
It's a listening.
It's a listening.
It's a listening.
It's time to make a listening. All right.
You're listening, everyone.
I got one. So here we go.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy. My name is Kat. I'm from Ohio. Woohoo. So a little backstory on me. I grew up in the middle of nowhere, but within a 10-mile radius, I had 5 or 6 cemeteries around me, and then my grandparents lived across the road. My paternal grandparents lived across the road from a cemetery my entire life. I even went to school next door to that cemetery for 3 years. And this is relevant, I promise. So I've got a couple stories for you. I've actually got a whole bunch more, but these are the 2 that I want to say in this recording. And then I'm also sending you an email that I would love for Betsy to read, because there's one particular story that I really want to hear her reaction to, just because it is kind of creepy. So these 2 stories are about ghosts that have actually touched me. So the one that I'm going to start with, my grandmother passed away in 2012. And it was a couple years later. We were out shopping. It was me, my dad, and my mom. And we happened to find, I think it was a cross that had Easter eggs on it, because she loved the holidays. My grandma loved the holidays. So we bought this cross and we took it to the grave. The only issue is it was really dark. It was 9, 10 o'clock at night. Had been raining all day long. So the roads were disgusting. The graveyard was completely muddy. So remind you, I've walked this cemetery my entire life. My grandmother and I used to go and take walks together through the cemetery because she couldn't walk far. So we would just go across the street. We would walk through the cemetery, visit the graves of family members, of her friends. Also, we would go and visit the graves of the babies, because a lot of them, their families had either moved away from the area or just hadn't been back for a while. So we always liked to visit them and make sure that they were getting some love too. So my dad and I went to the grave, and my mom stayed in the car because she will not go to the grave. And we didn't stay long. Usually I stay for a couple minutes to talk to grandma, but we didn't that day because dad wanted to leave. So we put the cross down, and as soon as we stepped off of the grave, or out of the graveyard, or cemetery, whatever, as soon as we stepped off of the land that was owned by that was part of the cemetery, I felt something smack me in the back of the head, and it sent a shiver from the back of my head all the way down my spine. And to this day, I firmly believe it was Grandma, Gibbs, smacking me, because she was mad that I didn't stay to say hi or anything. And then, so I got a kick out of that. I tell that story all the time. The second story is actually more recent. This one happened last year. It was shortly after I moved into my new house. My house was built in 1932, so it is an older house, and it looks like the neighborhood itself is pretty old. A lot of the houses are built in the same fashion as mine, and I live across the street from a creek. So I've always got running water, and I was getting ready to go to bed. I've got 2 dogs, and they were in the room with me. And I was getting ready to go to bed. I was laying down on my side, playing around on my phone. Didn't hear anything, didn't really sense anything, which it's kind of 50-50 chance that I'm going to sense something. And all of a sudden, I felt a hand grip the back of my neck. I don't know what it is with ghosts and wanting to hit me in the back of the head or grip the back of my neck, but it felt like a ghost had literally gripped the back of my neck. And I could tell that it was a male because of how big the hand was, how big and broad it was. So I kind of just like sat there and I'm like, what just happened? I think I must have texted my friend or something. But I've sensed things and felt things and seen things my entire life. So it didn't really bother me. So a couple weeks later, I was driving home and I'm like, you know what? I wonder if my ghost has a name. So I just happened to think in my head, like, hey, if you're with me, what's your name? And the name that popped up in my head was King. I haven't been able to do any research to tell if King is actually, like, what happened with King and why he's here. But I haven't really felt him. Sorry, that was my dog. I haven't felt him since. So that's kind of a bummer, but moved on. Sorry about the dogs. Also, I grew up Catholic. Didn't believe in ghosts until recently because my Catholic church didn't believe in them. So thanks for everything you guys do. You keep my commute to and from work amazing. You crack me up all the time. People think I'm crazy as I'm driving down the road. All right. Love y'all. Keep it spooky. Bye.
Whoa.
You know what I thought? Like, I just imagined when the dogs start barking, they like crawl under a bed for quietness.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh, okay.
Get a little privacy under here under the
little
bed.
privacy. Now we go. Okay. Wow. Yeah, what's the deal with ghosts wanting to hit you
You're
in the back of the head?
You're snackable.
The hand gripping in the house is so scary.
Oh, absolutely. Ew.
Oh, and just being immediately like, this is like
Some big
big dude's hand
No, thank you.
grabbing my neck.
Actually, not interested. So
No, thank you.
here's the thing: don't care for this. Would like to not be a part.
Hey, don't grab me.
Don't grab
Quit
me.
grabbing me.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, sir.
What if we said that to ghosts? Keep your hands to yourself. I don't care if you have them or not, but keep your presence to yourself.
That's the way to do it. Keep your presence to yourself, okay?
She said, don't feed me no lies and keep your hands to yourself.
Why am I just... What's this free association that I'm doing today?
What was that? What song is that?
There's a song, it's like, always no hoogie boogie, sing till I get a wedding ring. My honey, my baby, don't put my love up on your shelf. She said, don't feed me no lies and keep your hands to yourself. Do. You don't know that very popular, that wildly popular song?
I'm sorry, I don't. Whoops.
Oops.
Billie Eilish?
Absolutely. She's a teen queen and she loves honky tonks. Yeah, I don't want a ghost to touch me. Even if it is my grandma being like, hey, come back here.
Yeah, like, don't hit me. I'm here. I said,
Also, you're doing so much more than most people. Most people don't go to cemeteries at all.
Right. Most people are like your mom who are like, nah, I don't need to go to the grave.
Not for me.
I don't need to do that.
Also, how's a Catholic church going to be like, there's a Holy Ghost and no other ones? I don't know why we call it holy because there's only the one, but it's like...
Yeah, isn't that weird?
It's like the whole point is there's a qualifier that it's the Holy Ghost. So clearly there's other ghosts or you
There
wouldn't.
has to be.
Yeah.
Come on.
Loophole, gotcha.
Gotcha. You're done for, Catholic Church.
Yep. Finally, we brought you down. A lot of stuff Spotlight couldn't, but we're gonna. Finally. Boom.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I brought up fun stuff. Okay, this is just one last little email. It's not little, actually. It's quite long, but this one is entitled Bompa is Back. You remember Bompa, right? Bompa. Hey, Marcy and Betsy. I sent in the story about my Bompa coming to me in dreams and a impossible reincarnation. I'm writing to update some happenings. My daughter is 8 years old now. Time flies, am I right? And I've been noticing she has some weird ass preferences. She filled out a poster for her class about her favorite things: colors, animals, foods. Foods was in all caps.
Now that's homework.
Isn't
that fun?
Just finding out who you are.
Yes.
I like that.
Work on yourself. What color do you like?
Yeah. What menu items on Taco Bell's thingy?
There's this new. It's limited time, but a new steak a steak and cheese and fry burrito.
Fries
It
in
is so good. Get it, Mars.
Okay, I'm going.
That's it.
I'm gonna run to the border. Is that what was that the old?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
is it
Old. Yeah.
Now it's no moss.
Live Moss.
Live moss.
No moss. No more. No. Hey, we're Taco Bell. No moss.
Everything in moderation. Okay. She filled out a poster for her class about her favorite things: colors, animals, foods. While I'm sure most kids her age wrote down, quote, Oreos, my kiddo proudly wrote down salt and vinegar chips. Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay.
That's awesome.
WTF, really? An 8-year-old's favorite snack is S&V chips? Sure, sounds like a good snack for a person born in 1916.
Ooh, roast your kid.
Roast that kid.
Roast that kid.
If that were the only odd favorite, I wouldn't have given it much thought besides questioning her taste buds. However, she also claimed that her favorite candy was, all caps, black licorice.
Something's wrong.
Excuse me?
Now something's wrong with your kid.
That's sick.
That's messed up, dude.
Honestly, yeah. Abolish all prisons except for the one that kid's going to for loving black licorice. All the candies in the whole world. This child wants good and plenty. I can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Lastly, we come to ice cream and soda. Her absolute favorite sodas are ginger ale and root beer. Her favorite ice cream is mint chocolate chip. She will pick MCC over any other flavor. Move aside more contemporary, sassy flavors. What's up with that? Again, none of these are singular examples of how she's actually a person born in the turn of the century, but with all the random old-fashioned favorites, I can't help but think it's my Bompa making an appearance. I should say mint chocolate chip is one of my faves too. Is that weird?
I was gonna say that's one of my favorites too, and it has been since I was a kid.
It's classic, you know.
It is so delicious. I think I need to buy some right now.
It's very good.
I love it.
I often smile when my daughter makes these snack decisions and jokingly tell her she's a weirdo. It makes me feel a little closer to Bompa, so I'll happily indulge from time to time myself. I have another story for you that happened a couple of months ago. I was binging your podcast and came across an episode where someone was talking about asking for a very particular sign from a deceased loved one. I found myself talking out loud to Bompa and asked him to send a pink butterfly. No particular significance, but it's winter, so I know I wouldn't readily see any butterflies outside, let alone a pink one.
Right. I didn't even know there were pink butterflies.
Pink flutterbys?
Flutterbys. Are there pink flutterbys?
Are there pink flutterbys?
Wow. Okay.
I asked in the morning and forgot about it by the afternoon. I had an OBGYN appointment and went into my regular sterile plain exam room and sat on the... There's nothing other than a period there. So I'm going to say table exam thing.
Yeah.
I was dicking around doom scrolling when I began looking around the boring room, imagining that a splash of color would do some wonders for their chalk-colored walls. My doc came in and shook me out of my fog. She asked me to lie back so she could get all up in my junk. Knowing the routine, I lay back to look at the intense glow of the fluorescent light and go to my happy place. To my surprise, I see a cluster of random fake craft butterflies attached to the ceiling. A new addition to this office visit. This off-white vista. My brain did something there. My off-white vista.
But also, like, office visit makes
it does make sense
as well.
That's why you can't always trust the rods and cones, Betsy. Here's the thing.
I don't.
Directly above me, one lone pink monarch butterfly. I went speechless. Overwhelmed, I sobbed and texted my brother in the parking lot. My bro recently moved to another state and doesn't believe in spooky shit, but I wanted him to know Bompa was around. He laughed it off, telling me those types of things never happened to him. Indeed, my bro isn't a fan of the paranormal and didn't believe my story. I suggested he talk to Bompa and ask for his own sign. He joked that he would ask for a pink butterfly. 2 days later, my bro texted me, just saw a pink butterfly on my way to work. It was on the side of a building I drive by all the time and never saw it until today. I can't say he completely came around to the idea that Bompa sent him a sign, but he admitted it brought a smile to his face.
Oh,
I've attached a photo of the butterfly on the ceiling so you can see. Love you both, and your podcast means so much to me. I've shared it with so many friends and acquaintances. Lish.
That's awesome. Yeah. This is wild. Like, the picture is like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's
a big old butterfly.
A big old pink butterfly on the ceiling.
Yeah. Also, there's, funny enough, there is a video Lish sent along with this. So, do you want to look at the video?
Yeah.
I'm worried that the video is going to be of a gynecological exam. But you know what? If it is, and that's what we're... That's what we're looking at? That's what we're looking at.
That's what we're looking at.
Okay, let's see. Did I do it? No.
You are sharing your screen.
Okay,
yes.
you see it?
I do.
There's the gyno office. It's the butterfly. It's just like
wow.
Oh. I guess they're like maybe magnetized, just hanging out there up on the lights.
Yeah. That's nuts.
Also, how funny for a gynecologist's office to be like, let's give him a little something to look at.
Let's give him something to look at. Let's give him something. We'll just
a little
get him
something.
a couple of butterflies up there.
Yeah, let them have something while they're on their backs.
Wow, that's incredible.
I love that. I love that Bompa's like, I know exactly where to give you a sign.
Yes, yeah, right. And that's fun that like their brother is like, whoa. Not necessarily a believer, but like, whoa, that's so cool that I saw a pink butterfly that I never have seen before on a building I pass every day. Like, it's a little bit of like, hey, maybe. Wow.
Well, these have been great.
These have been awesome. I could do one more if you want.
You got time to do one more?
Yeah.
All right.
Let me do one more.
Okay,
because I have one more.
Okay.
And I want to read it. I'm excited.
Get it out of your system.
This one is titled Intrusive Thought Ghost. I have
that sounds
a lot of those.
Sounds not as fun as
a lot of those.
Gyno butterfly.
Yeah, give me a gyno butterfly any day.
Any day.
Hi, Betsy and Marcy. I love the pod. I've been listening a lot over the last 2 years, and you've been keeping me company through my graduate thesis and now as I work from home.
Hey.
Cool. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
I think I sent you another story a while back, but I can't remember if I sent this one. In short, it's short, but it still gives me the creeps. Okay.
We love it.
I moved into my apartment almost a year ago after finishing grad school. It's the second floor apartment of a duplex that was built in 1908. That's old.
I mean, it feels old to us.
Right.
But I mean, apparently buildings can be very old.
Marcy, look at the Coliseum. That shit's old. old.
The apartments at the Coliseum are run down.
They gotta do a little bit. They gotta do a little update. Yes. When I first moved in, I had tons of time on my hands because I moved to a new city during a global pandemic. Before the vaccine.
Did you almost call it a plandemic, Betsy?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh God, no. Global pandemic.
Sorry.
That's fine. I would never say that unless I was playing the character of somebody who would say that. So, moved to a new city during a global pandemic way before the vaccine was even finished. The living and dining rooms were both an ugly barf green color, so my landlord said I could paint them. I painted the living room a nice warm white, but I wanted to do something more fun with the dining room, so I chose lavender. As I was painting around the window trim in the corner, listening to a non-spooky podcast on a sunny day, weird, out of nowhere, I had a clear and fully formed thought. I bet the little girl who lives here would like this color.
If I ever have that thought, bashing my head right into a wall.
I just say, I'm jumping out of my window. I'm out of here.
Knocking all the thoughts out. All the thoughts, get out of here.
At this point, I had no inkling that my apartment was haunted. Since I had just moved in, I hadn't really had time to notice the feeling of the house since I was surrounded by boxes and didn't even have a couch. Ever since that thought, I had a funny feeling, titty line, that there was a little girl ghost in my house. I didn't get an aggressive feeling or anything, but I said out loud something along the lines of, as long as you don't scare me, I'm going to fill the house with color and flowers and all kinds of fun stuff.
Aww.
Since then, every time I bring home a new colorful piece of decor or a bouquet of flowers, I get this weird feeling like I did something right. Beyond just the normal joy of decorating my home. Like the feeling when someone likes your gift. What? A few months ago, I adopted a kitten. Marcy, you got some of those.
Too many of them.
She doesn't like sleeping in my bed, only underneath it. My cats growing up also did this in the summer, but when she does hang out on my bed, she stares up at the ceiling, meows a couple times, and then runs away. It's never an aggressive meow. It's kind of like the one she does when I come home, like she's greeting something. Weirdly enough, she also hates the corner of the dining room where I was painting and had the intrusive thought. If I throw one of her favorite toys in that corner, she will instantly lose interest in it completely. So I guess I have a ghost who likes lavender, fresh flowers, and fucking with my now teenage cat, which I approve of because she's a sweet little asshole. Don't shit your pants, Kelley. Wow. That is nuts.
Yeah, just I totally buy that. That just like you just have the knowledge of it. They're like, oh, she loves this color.
Right. Wow.
It's very cool.
That's pretty neat.
It's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
We should all hope that when we're redecorating, our ghosts like it.
We should.
Yeah.
But maybe do you think if they don't like it, they'll leave you alone? Or do you think if they don't like it, they'll bother you?
I mean, classic, ghost story. When people renovate, ghosts don't like that. Right.
Right.
So,
okay.
So they're like, why are you changing the thing I liked? But it makes sense that a little girl would be like, I had no control over this. I love what you're doing.
Right, exactly. Like, yeah, make it lavender and give me flowers. This is so much better than barf green.
I hated that barf green.
Barf green, dude.
Barf green. Ugh, what you eating to make you barf green like that?
Pea soup.
Split
pea soup.
I was going to say green apple, fruit by the foot.
Oh, yeah, green apple. Yeah, green apple candy. Too much of that.
Too many Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, man, remember growing up and people being like, if you drop a Jolly Rancher in vodka. It tastes so good.
We would put it, this is a real throwback. We'd drop it into a Zima.
Zima. Yes, I've tried that before too.
Malt liquor.
Zima, baby.
That's a malt beverage. These are really great. Thank you guys.
So good.
Thank you guys
so
for sending
much.
them. And again, Dorothy, apologies.
So sorry. But now we learned.
We're going to do better.
We should take a little time to do some research.
I don't know if you can hear Betsy shaking her head no, but hey, we acknowledge when we're wrong.
That's huge.
That's all we're going to do. Okay, bye.
Okay. Goodbye. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.